The Coterie Theater is putting on a production of 1985's mega hit, The Breakfast Club. Ron McGee is directing some of Kansas City's finest actors in this original interpretation of a classic film. In this clip, we talked to MattLeonard about the character he plays in Breakfast Club, the play.
I heard about The Breakfast Club. Jeff Church actually told me about the auditions in an email, and it sounded like something fun, so I went out for it. It's pretty wild. I mean, it's only a couple days in, so I don't really know his process or his method all that well, but it's a lot of fun so far. He's a really great guy. I think it's going to be an awesome show. To a certain extent, definitely. I think when it comes to Bender, there are certain things that people expect to see, certain mannerisms they'd like him to have, so I'm basically trying to stay true, I guess, to the original character and just kind of put my own private spin on it, I suppose. Right now, just reading my script every day. I go through, I make notes, I try and figure out what's the real reason he's saying what he's saying, because he says a lot of just dick things, but he responds in some really interesting ways to Brian, I suppose. Like, it seems, even though he's picking on him, he almost has sort of a protector role over him. He backs him up whenever Claire's kind of bashing on him later on. So I just try and put myself in that character's shoes and try to act as if that...
I want to be an airport ranger. Out! That's it, Bender. Out! It's over. Don't you want to hear my excuse? Out! Thinking of trying out for a scholarship. Give me the ball, Bender. Give me that ball.
Well, one, it's sort of that classic bit of 80s nostalgia, but I think it extends slightly beyond that to even people of our generation, maybe of a slightly older generation. John Hughes was just such a classic filmmaker, and people really have an attachment to a lot of John Hughes movies, Pretty in Pink, 16 Candles, but I think especially The Breakfast Club. And I think it'll be an interesting opportunity for people just because it's right there in front of you. It's not detached, as it were. If you were watching it in a movie theater or on a television screen, it's right there in front of you, and you're given an opportunity to interact with the performers afterwards. I think fans of the movie will really enjoy it, and I think people who haven't seen the movie will have an excuse to go out and see it after this. I think it's going to bring the show to people or the movie to people in a really interesting way. He's just, I guess, the embodiment of teen angst gone the wrong way. And on first glance, I mean, he's a hard ass. Can I say that? He's kind of a hard ass, but there's a lot of motivation for the way he acts, how he acts. I mean, it really is all just a big, desperate cry for attention. I mean, he's more overt about it at certain points when he talks about getting a carton of cigarettes for Christmas or the cigar burn on the arm. But I think the reason he acts how he acts is because of partly the way that his father acts. I think his father is a very destructive person, and as a result, Bender is a destructive person, and he acts out to get attention and to get acceptance. Being the rebel for him is a lot easier than it would be to actually try and communicate with people on a more personal and human level.
Breakfast Club, the play, will be playing in Kansas City at Westport Coffee House. It begins February 9th with an open-ended run.